in the polling out there is that it shows that most Democrats, certainly most Democrats who are going to be voting in the New Hampshire primary, are comfortable with you on the basis of your credentials. One recent survey found 60% of likely participants in the New Hampshire primary on the Democratic side believe that you have the experience to be president. But polls also show a lot of Democrats, have questions about whether they can trust you. An MUR poll out this week said 55% consider you the least trustworthy in the Democratic field. How do you address something like that?
Well, look, I obviously don't like hearing that, especially because during my entire public and professional life, the people I've worked with, the people who have seen me in action, trust me, count on me. Just think about what it was like for President-elect Obama to turn around and ask me to be Secretary of State after the tough primary that we ran against each other, because he knew he could trust me and he could count on me to work with him to help our country recover some of the ground we lost in the Bush administration. It's why so many of my former colleagues in the Senate and representatives in the House are for me. It's not because I'm some establishment figure. My goodness, I'm running to be the first woman president of the United States. There's hardly anything more anti-establishment than that. It's because they know me. They know when I say I will do something, I carry through. I work hard to get results for people. So I am aware that there's a lot of incoming political fire that seems to be part of the background in this election when it comes to me. But I feel good that as voters in New Hampshire really start asking themselves the hard questions leading up to the primary, who can actually get things done? We sure don't want more gridlock. I don't think New Hampshire residents want to wait for getting prescription drug costs down or getting paychecks rising and more good jobs being created or dealing with the terrible dilemma posed by the lack of support to go to college. So I think as people are really looking at this, they don't want to start all over. They want to build, if you're a Democrat, on the progress that President Obama has made. That's what I've said I will do, but I want to go further. And I think that's a very good argument because, yes, we all would love to see even greater change happen. I certainly am fed up with the dysfunction. I'm outraged by the amazing amount of influence and money that Citizens United, that the Supreme Court opened the door to. But I think I have a better chance based on what I have accomplished already and the way I can find common ground to actually get the progress we're looking for.